everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki. Tonight we're doing just a collective read. We're going to see what comes out. We're just going to see what comes out. I got a couple new decks that I'm using tonight. I'm excited to use the decks. So, without further ado, hopefully everybody's had a fantastic day, evening, etc., etc., etc. So, let's go ahead and get a general overview of what's going on in the collective energy and what y'all need to know. We got Umbrella on by Rihanna right now. Something about maybe protection, protecting yourself, being careful, especially out in the elements right now. You could be feeling really emotional about a situation, a little over emotional. Pluto, transformation, flow, something about going with the flow. Rebirth. You could have gone through some sort of transformation and enlightenment, dark night of the soul, whatever it is, and you're kind of coming out of it for some of you. And it's like the things are now here recently, in the recent past. It's like things are now starting to kind of calm, settle. You're kind of getting into the rhythm of things. You're starting to feel a little lighter, a little happier, a little more balanced. You could be getting some sort of outside support, some sort of outside help. And it could be, you know, a lot of people say like outside support, like therapy or whatever. You could be getting that for some of you. For some of you, it's just family, friends, even coworkers who could be kind of supporting you, helping you out of this energy that you were in. Revolution. You're thinking about what it is, your next move, what you want to do, how you want to do it. There could be something about technology that's being infected. Somebody's getting infected, or somebody is infected. An illness, an infection. I'm getting like maybe a bacterial, or either a viral or bacterial infection. I'm getting viral. Something about a viral infection. It could be getting over some sort of viral infection. Oh, that's so weird. That just came out like that. What it's like you've gone through, you're in like this awakening, like where your eyes are open, you're starting to see things more clearly, and you're ready to make some sort of changes within your life. It's giving like a hovering kind of thing where you're seeing things from a different perspective, a different point of view, and maybe it's kind of like, okay, well, you're either changing direction, changing your trajectory, you're wanting to go down a different path, a new path, or there's something about seeing your path a little bit more clearly now. Somebody could be like, maybe an upper respiratory infection somebody has. I don't know. It's weird. All right. It's also tapping into your creativity a little bit, and it could do with technology, or this is also giving back to the community. So in some way, shape, or form, and that could be through technology is what you're doing with communication. Some of you could be, I don't know, you could be wanting to speak out, speak up, speak out, even if it's just like telling your story publicly, you know, roundabout, I don't know, you could be a public speaker of some sort, or this is what you're thinking about doing. For some of you, there's some sort of communication that'll be coming in. I'm getting, let me see when. Let me get some timing. It's here in the near future. This is like, normally when I say near future, it's like real soon, like within the next week. Number 11 can resonate. It does say by the end of the year. But this does get, there's snow here. So you're going to get communicate. That's, yeah. Okay, my spirit guides are funny. Guardian angels are funny. You're funny. Okay. For some of you, this could be like your transformation will be truly complete. Everything will be changed. Like your entire life will be drastically changed from now to the end of the year. You're going to like look back at the beginning of this year and you're going to be like, what the hell? You know, and it's going to be like a drastically change. Your mindset's going to be changed. Some of you could be location that is changed. It's going to be your just change completely by the end of this year. Some of you, it could even be the way that you communicate. You're going to be more confident within yourself. Just carrying that confidence. It's like you're standing in your power. You know, you're going to feel confident, feel sexy, just feel all amazing within your own skin. You got by the end of the week. So yeah, number 6 could resonate. That's kind of what I'm getting. Communication coming in by the end of the week for some of you. Or by the end of the week, you're going to be in full balance. Everything's going with the flow. And there's something about letting go, letting something, being at peace. The tranquil waters gives me peace. And it's something about letting something from the past, letting it go. Leaving it in the past in order for you, in it, this perspective, number 10. Communication. Some of you could be waiting on communication from a past love, past lover, and yeah, this person's not going to reach back out to you, or you're not reaching back out to them. Or number 10, it's like something's closing out. There's a cycle that is closing out. Some of you may have learned this lesson. Some of you, it could be just like, there may be somebody who you are dealing with that has not learned a lesson and the cycle is being closed out in order for you to move towards somebody new or a new situation or whatever it is. But it's also just like with this year, it's a number 10 year. By the end of the year, it's entirely like a complete transformation, a complete turnaround from what you have been dealing with. I'm gonna pull, let me pull one more card over here. Let's see what your future, what does the future hold for you? Okay, you're stepping into your North Node, and it could deal with something within your creativity, or it's like you're forging what it is that you want, your destiny, or you're really stepping into your destiny, but you may be manifesting this and how it is that you want. So you're like painting this picture clearly of what it is that you are wanting to manifest in for your life. And you're working towards this. Some of you could be learning, doing some additional study, or just learning about new things. And with this destiny, it's still, you're onto your path. You're moving in onto your path. And again, for some of you, it's like you're studying, learning, or you're even just by doing, you're continuously learning as you're doing. So it's like, I don't know, if you could be writing a book or whatever, and it's like, okay, now you got to go back through and you've got to you know, look at sentence structure, formation, paragraph placements, and how your introductions and your closings are. It doesn't even have to be a book. It could just be a paper. You could be like really wanting to delve more into writing about philosophy, or, you know, and writing papers about that. Or I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting like dissertations. Somebody could be in school writing a dissertation right now. Or there's something about like peer review articles and things like that, and making sure that just like, you know, punctuation and spelling and grammatical errors, you're like relearning that. For some of you, if you weren't taught properly, it's like relearning a new system. Could even be like MLA format, AMA format, if you like all those different type of formats. You're learning about that kind of thing. I don't know, somebody could be an English teacher as well, or just very particular. I know how I am with my daughter's papers, so she's always coming to me, Mom, is this correct? She's always having me like check over her papers because I'm very particular in that aspect. So, but somebody else could actually be like an instructor or a college professor or something like that. Or it's just, it doesn't have to necessarily be that. It's like you're doing maybe some on-the-job training, some apprenticeship, or whatever it is, and you're kind of learning from somebody who is a little bit more knowledgeable in a certain area or certain aspect. Or it's maybe even just getting new insight, a different perspective on how maybe somebody wants to do their job. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, you're opening your mindset to kind of like different points of view on how to maybe do the same job, but in a different way or different manner. And it could be something in the form of communication, or you're communicating with somebody that this is what your intentions are. It could even be working on some sort of collab. You're wanting to collaborate with somebody. For some of you, this could be stepping up into some sort of organization to where like you were like maybe a volunteer, or just, I mean, and it could even be like with pets, people, you know, hospital setting, it doesn't matter, like, but you're stepping into a more higher role for that. Okay, well, number 12 could resonate. Fall, the next fall. So this could all be going on by this fall coming up. So by August, September, October, you will be fully, not only just in your North Node, but you will be, I think, well versed. You've done all the work, done all the studying, done all this, and it's like you're well versed in your North Node. You've learned what you've needed to learn. You've studied what you've needed to study. Some of you, you could be going back to school, you know, come this coming fall, like going to college. It could even just be like if you have your bachelor's and you're like, okay, I want to go on for my master's. There's also something about star. Like you're in your full power. And by fall, there could be something that is really taking off. If you're starting a business or something like that, and you're on this, you could be just like getting the word out, you know, here soon, like, hey, I'm getting this started, I'm doing this. If you're an entrepreneur or working on starting your business or whatever, you're getting the word out, word of mouth is going to be spreading, etc. And then by the fall time, it's like, it's going to take off for you. So don't get discouraged, because you're going to be shining. And this could be something if you are creative, on the creative front, and it could be just literally anything. Now, for some of you, I'm getting like you're trying to concoct an idea on how to get what it is that you want. A very creative idea. And that could be just like anything. That could even be in a relationship. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want. And some of you, if you already know what it is that you want, you're trying to come up with some sort of, I don't know why I'm getting like elaborate plan to go after what it is that you want. I don't have no time on that because energy changes, things change on that aspect. All right, I got this new deck, Secrets of the Ancestors. This is a very pretty deck. All right, you have Creature of Earth, Take Charge. And you have 35, Mother of Air, Boundaries. Something about maintaining your boundaries, but taking charge of a situation. Number 35 or 39 can resonate with you. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book real quick. 39. And I got, there's this card, I laughed. When I opened the deck, it's Boo Boo the Fool. And it resonates as the Fool card, so I don't know. I just had to laugh. I was like, Boo Boo the Fool. I think my mom used to always say that. No, Boo Boo the Fool. But this deck is really cute. I really like it. Okay. Mother of Air. Boundaries. Stay true to what feels right for you. Honor your boundaries. Approach with discernment. Speak your truth. And make decisions based on your assessment of the facts. Be honest, upfront, and direct. But be aware, even constructive criticism can be wielded like a weapon. When this blunt mama ancestor shows up, she wants you to be logical and unbiased with strong communication. The Mother of Air is a leader who brings wise crone energy. This matriarchal ancestor rules with an iron fist from the head and never the heart. Her compassion is often underestimated at first glance. The Mother of Air appears as La Madama, an Afro-Caribbean spirit family, gifted in intuition, oracles, and alchemy. She wields a broom as a wand. Oral history says that this ancestor was an enslaved woman who worked on the plantations in the Spanish-speaking Caribbean. Are you suppressing your emotions? We all have those hard-edged queens in our lineage. You don't want to get on their bad side. Where can you use this wisdom in your life? So sorry. That's just going sorry. I might need to change that. It sounds so wrong, but it's funny to me. Alright, haters gonna hate. That pessimistic energy is thick and undeniable. That chill in the air is somebody being cold-blooded, bitter, and maybe even cruel. Words can be more hurtful than sticks and stones. Being mean and nasty is never called for. You're being overwhelmed by your emotions. And this resonates with Queen Swords energy and the declaration, I speak with clarity. So there's clear communication and speaking precisely, but don't be undermining, don't be to the point where you're just brutal with your words, and maybe just being a little bit more understanding, but yet speak your truth. You got Creature of Earth, 39. Okay, take charge. Focus. Take responsibility for every aspect of your life. Eventually, your hard work will pay off, and you will see the success you desire. Be loyal to your own dreams. Patience is required. Slow and steady also wins the race. Presently, it is about being solid and stable. When you're uncomfortable with emotions, your own or other people's, you are robbing yourself of experiencing true intimacy. Being vulnerable means allowing yourself to be uncomfortable and still be open. Make space for others to be vulnerable with you as well. This ancestor, the animal spirit of earth, is known as the sand fox or pale fox. For the Dogon people of Mali, the fox is a sacred animal who works with the divining priest to grant you guidance you can trust. This is the most hard-working ancestor. The creature of earth wants you to trust yourself. Sometimes what is required of us may be boring or repetitive. Stay the course. Are you bored or boring? Get back into the flow. You are ignoring so much of your life. Don't beat yourself up for being lazy or allowing perfectionism to block you. Self-inquiry. Am I overwhelmed or depressed? And then this is equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles. So, in the quote for this is, I finish what I start. So there's something that maybe, so get this, something about like starting what it is that you, or finishing whatever it is that you start. I like, it's so funny because it's so relevant right now, because I have a painting that I started like forever ago, and my kids keep like getting on me like, Mom, when are you gonna finish it? And I'm like, eh. Let's scrap it and start over. But there might be something like, you know, finishing projects, especially if you start it. I don't know, I'm getting like some of you may have a spouse or a person that like around the house, they start like a home project and like it just never gets done. So I don't know, maybe there's like a hole in your wall. I don't know, they were going to build some shelves or build a nook or something, and there's just this random hole in your wall, and then all the tools and all the supplies, you got the drywall in there, and you got like putty and everything else there, and maybe even some paint buckets with some paintbrushes ready to go, and it's like, but he's sitting there gaming. You're like, I don't know why I'm getting that visual right now, but yeah. All right, you've got the innovator. Something about you, somebody's going to come up with a very just like, they're going to get a download of like some amazing idea that is going to like make them a lot of money. Or there's something that you're going to come up with that is going to be very prosperous for you. And you have the Lover. Interesting. So I'm getting like somebody's trying to concoct or construct an idea to be able to come towards you. For some of you, a plan of, I'm getting like a plan of action. Maybe somebody, I'm getting Virgo, could be a Virgo, because, you know, or Libra, Virgo or Libra, could be a cusper, you know, sun, moon, ascendant or Venus sign. But I'm getting like that, like, where they got like a list. It's like a checklist. And I know like they're perfectionists, they like their lists. It's actually so cute. It's cute. But I think maybe it's like, this is you, maybe it's like you're forgetting the most important thing, and that is like spontaneity. Because when you do something like that, sometimes things don't go according to plan, and you get so frustrated, so angry, and then you delay, and then it gets even more frustrating and angry, and then it all turns into a shit show, and you're like, ah! When sometimes it's like the best things are just random moments. It's just bam, random. Going with the flow. And that's, you know, with the going with the flow, there's something about going with the flow and not having everything all pre-planned out, the checklist, the boxes, whatever. It's just go with it. I'm getting like, it's such cute energy, but it's like, oh, this person I'm getting like is really trying. Got the pioneer. Pioneer and the father. The father. I'm just getting like Star Luke, I am your father. And then the liberator. Some of you, it's like you're being set free from a situation, and you got the challenger. Somebody could be set free from a situation. They could be a father of some sort, or they want to be a dad, or they're in this very, I'm also getting like a very protective kind of energy. Like they may see you, I'm getting as like somebody who needs to be protected in a situation, or like vulnerable in a vulnerable situation, or they're like, they see that like this, it's like what I'm getting is like a father with, you know, the child. Like you want to make sure that this person, like, you know, has everything they need. They're taken care of, you know, whether they have a roof, clothing, they're warm, they got food, they got like everything that they need. That they, you know, somebody's wanting to make sure that you have everything that you need. So there's something about maybe even like restrictions. Like, I don't know, maybe if some of you were like financially restricted, or there's something, but I'm getting like there's somebody coming in like with this pioneer energy. It's like somebody's wanting to come in and really just take care of you, love you, protect you. Even if it's, you know, a female, it doesn't matter. It's a masculine energy is what I'm getting. Now, this person could be a parent, doesn't have to be, or they're looking at wanting to have children with you or have a family with you. But you have the challenger here at the bottom of the deck. You have somebody who could be trying to get into the middle of this situation. They're coming in, they either want you or they want your person, whatever it is, and they're wanting to cause some sort of obstacle. They're wanting to come in, so if you're going to be moving on, or they see you moving on, they're wanting to come in and they're like, no, where do you think you're going? I just got, where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you. And then you got the advocate. They're wanting to come in and speak some sort of truth, speak up for themselves. They're wanting to come in and like plead their case in some sort, in some way, shape, or form is what I'm getting. And then you've got the creator. They're going to come in. If this person sees you as their future, plan for their future, it's like their goals or whatever, and they're like, you know, you're not going anywhere. Like, it's me, you, and that's it. Like, there's no other option. Or I'm getting like this person is wanting to come in this energy, the challenge, just to create chaos, upheaval, because they want to come in and they want to plead their case. There could have been some sort of dispute, argument. There's something about a concoction, the scientist, which also gives magician energy. It's like this person, you could have somebody who's manifesting, trying to manifest you in. Some of you, you may feel it and it's being blocked. You're just like, yeah, nah, go away. Some of you, you have somebody like you may be manifesting something new because you're tired of drama. Others of you, that challenger card could also be like you want somebody who's going to challenge you. So this person may actually, where did I go? This person may actually challenge you. So you don't want somebody who's going to be like, agree with everything, like absolutely everything. Hey, gun guy, how are you doing, hon? So you want somebody who's going to challenge you, because when somebody challenges you, they help you to level up. You know, you don't want to be with somebody who is like a yes man or a yes woman who is just like always yes, 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 yes. Everything is all agreeable. Like, you want to have some sort of contrast, you know? You want somebody to be able to just know when no means no. And not just be like, well, yeah, let's go ahead. Because sometimes that gets you in trouble, you know? You want somebody who's going to challenge you in not everything, but, you know, give you that little bit of whatever. You know, sometimes it's, I always laugh at banter, you know, if you and your person like the banter, like, you want somebody to be able to kind of do that sometimes for some of you. Not everybody, but some do. Because it's a form of, it's like a form of playfulness. And then the advocate, you've got somebody who's like, with this advocate card, it could also be that this person could be wanting to stick up for you, stand up for you. This person, the challenge. So, but they're also, they could be fighting a battle outside on your behalf for some of you. I'm getting that. From somebody who is creating some sort of issues. But this is also giving, like, with the magician energy as well here, it's also giving, like, manifesting. Like, maybe some of you, this person's want to manifest something new with you to create, like, a beautiful future. Maybe some of you, this is, like, somebody who's, like, in their mindset. Again, with all the plans, like, I'm the plans. Why am I getting, like, there's a plan? We gotta stick to the plan. That's so weird. And I'm telling you, there's something about roses. I have no idea. Like, I'm literally, I have roses on my sweatshirt. Yesterday I started with the roses. I got roses all over here. I love roses, don't get me wrong, but it's just something about roses. And I literally drove by a flower shop today too. So I know 'tis the season, but I saw some guy who was walking out, and I immediately thought, I'm like, what did he do? Because I'm like, it's not Valentine's Day yet. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe it's somebody's birthday. And then I thought, oh, well, I don't know. It could be something. I don't know. It's just my mindset. So if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. Double confirmation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then you have the Set card. Happy. You got some sort of communication coming in. Somebody's wanting to come in and rush in towards you. They are, like, worried about maybe what's going to happen when they come in towards you, because they're wanting to drop the mask. They're wanting to show their true emotions, their true feelings. Some of you, this could be some sort of deception. And deception doesn't have to be always a horrible thing. You know, sometimes it is, you know, but it could be just that they're wanting to come forth and be open and honest about how it is that they truly feel. And they're worried about maybe how you're going to take it. Some of you, this could have been like your best friend for like 20 years. And this person has like been like truly in love with you for like ever. And they're worried about how you're going to take it. And now they're coming in and being like, yeah. Because they see you as like their ultimate happiness. Now others of you, there could be, if somebody is coming in towards you, it could be this person is not telling you absolutely everything. They're going to tell you like what you want to hear, but not everything. They're wanting to come in, they're wanting to communicate, they're worried about a bit of a backlash, or if there's going to, but this person is like getting to the point where like they can no longer take holding back from coming in and speaking towards you. I don't know, maybe they're fearful of you moving on, moving towards somebody else, but they're not coming in and wanting to tell the whole story, so, or tell everything. So transparency is like, they're gonna come in, maybe be honest, but transparency gonna be lacking. Now this is my new, this is a new deck of mine as well. This is the, which this is like perfect for today. This is the Winter Still Tarot cards. Oh, this is a beautiful deck. I love this deck. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Focusing. Somebody's like super focused on you and wanting to put work into a situation with you, or you're focused on, somebody could just be focused on work right now. You're going within. Look at that Hangman card. Look at how beautiful that is. I love that. I don't know. I'm getting like being in the upside down. Stranger Things. Somebody could like Stranger Things. Or weird. But I'm getting like with the Hangman in the upside down position, I'm getting like all the blood is rushing to the head. So it's something about needing to think logical about a situation, or seeing something a bit more clearly. Somebody could be heated, upset, frustrated into a situation, but it's something about like needing to maybe kind of like rebalance. Somebody's head could have been in the clouds for a while, and now it's like somebody's going within and starting to try and see something a bit more clearly. And you have the Lovers card here. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Look at how pretty. Could be a decision somebody is making. Wanting to make a commitment, whether or not that they want to actually commit to a situation is what I'm getting. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and to work on this. That's a beautiful card too. Somebody could have had a change of perspective, and now they're wanting to come in and work on a situation with you. They're wanting to collaborate. There could be something about a difference in religion. Doesn't have to be, but this is giving me like one of those very beautiful Catholic cathedrals with like those stained glass windows. They're so beautiful. I love those. Three of Pentacles. If they're wanting to work together, collaborate. It could even be something about a group collaboration. Some of you may wind up working with your person that's coming in towards you. You got the Eight of Cups here. A beautiful card too. And then the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Wands. Somebody's really passionate about working, making something work, a relationship, or even if it's a job venture. But there's something about gaining insights. This may be happening here soon or in the future, whatever. Getting higher knowledge, walking away from a situation in order to obtain some sort of higher knowledge or perspective. And with the Hangman, it's like you're trying to get some sort of clarity, some sort of signs, some sort of information from the divine. Here, there could be somebody or a situation that you're walking away from. It could be a group or a couple that you're walking away from, family, friends, business, a job that you're walking away from. Could be, again, dealing with work, something that you put a lot of time and effort into. You're walking away from, you're learning some sort of lessons, and you're ready to move forward. Some of you, there could be some sort of, it could be some, where there's like a bunch of offers. that you have available to you, but yet, you see all these cups here? It's like you're walking away from all of this. You're like, no, none of this interests me. I'm going for the one that is going to, it's like the one big offer, or like the one person, or like the one. You're going for whatever it is. And you're off on like the search of like the one. I'm kidding. This, I love this deck. I'm like in love with this deck. This is my Disney Villains deck. This is a new deck too. I wanted to pull this out. Oh. And who's your favorite villain? Who is your favorite villain? Disney villain. You get the Four of Coins. There's something about a treasure. Like after walking away from a situation, you've gone, and it's like you're going for your treasure, what it is that you want. And there's something that you're being enlightened to, some sort of information or whatever it is. It's like maybe you finally see your path clearly, where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do. And you have the Chariot. You're making those moves. Come hell or high water, you're blasting right through it. You're like, I'm going for it. There's a situation you're going for. Full, new, fresh start, new beginning. You're like feeling giddy. I'm getting Ren and Stimpy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Like, and then you've got Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. There's something to where there's that King of Wands card again. You're passionate about something, or again, somebody towards you. But this person either feels slighted in a situation, or there's something upcoming where this person feels slighted. It could be like you walked away. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. It could, in the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, you're again with the plans. There could be some sort of money that you're saving up to invest in, like this Ten of Cups. You're happily ever after. There could be a legal situation that you're involved in that's coming to a close or coming to an end, or you're getting ready to start a legal situation. Somebody could be coming into a serious, like literally, an inheritance of some sort, or a lump sum of money. And they're making some moves forward, and it's like they may have felt like blocked or stopped, but whatever this is, they're now passionately moving forward towards whatever their plans have been. Like they put a plan of action in motion. But it's like they're giddy about it. much of like happily ever after. And then you have the Nine of Wands. It could be something about healing. This is a healing energy. So this could be like with somebody coming in, working through a situation with this Judgment card. It's like if somebody's coming in towards you after a dispute or an argument, it's like, all right. And it's like, this is a make it or break it kind of situation. You know, like I'm coming in, I'm coming forth, I'm giddy, I'm excited, I'm hopeful. You know, this is going to be basically a make it or break it. Like this is going to either be, you know, happily ever after, or this is going to be something entirely different. And I'm getting like whatever this is, like it's going to be happy for you, but there could be somebody who is like, I'm getting like a third party situation who could be really upset because maybe somebody walked away from a different situation, and maybe I'm getting like somebody's like, no, they're my person, they belong with me, da, da, da. Or you could have somebody who totally feels that way. And so you could have somebody trying to call judgment on the situation, but I'm getting like it's not going to work out in their favor. Because you have a soul contract with where you're headed, where you're going. You're being guided to go there. I'm getting like somebody could be, you know, praying and asking for judgment, like bring that person back. Oh. Forgive and release. You're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger, patience. So in the past, you have forgiven and released and let go of like old wounds, situations, whatever. You felt like whatever the burdens were, you have forgiven and released this. And now, in this recent past, it's like patience. You've had a lot of patience in this situation, and you could be finding out that maybe there's somebody who in your life, maybe you have feelings for this person, but the feelings aren't exactly reciprocal. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way, or there's something about disputes, arguments, fighting, or it's like somebody could be like it's like you're not aligned right now. You got pay attention, red flags, know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Something about red flag. Okay. Magnetic connection, but you do have somebody coming here into your future. Magnetic connection that you're being pulled and guided towards, going towards. Pay attention to your signs. It's a strong pull. Intensity draws you to this person. Synchronicities you've been noticing are not coincidences. Oops. There's a tower going to be falling. Somebody's going to have an aha moment. Like, oh, that's my person. Oh, did I say that the other read? You got family affair, marriage obliged. Could be somebody in your soul family. Could be in your friend group. Or you may meet this person through family together. Find joy in simple pleasures. So you're coming together with your person. Collaboration, working together. There's something, could be dreams. Ooh, y'all are dreaming of each other. Look to your dreams, they hold all the answers. And there's something about maybe in your dreams, you're needing to pay attention to the signs. Dressing up. For some of you, there may be a social event that you need to dress up for. Or you're being invited to. I'm getting like somebody's going to see you like absolutely dreamy, like you are their person. Boundaries. Or there's something in there. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting like, could be some spicy dreams. The dressing up, which is like over the top, some sort of kind of like, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's just say dress. Changing of attire in your dream state and just having that. That's so weird. God, really? Holy shit. Okay, I don't need that visual. I don't know. We didn't even pull Zodiac. I don't even know the Zodiac for this. Like, oh my gosh. It could be for anyone. I know I've pulled a lot of cards. But there's something about, you could need, for some of you, need to protect your dream state. You could be somebody trying to intrude in your dream state to lead you off course. That's for some of you. Others of you, there's something about a window of opportunity, or you're starting to see a clear picture of things. Or there's, again, a third party. I'm getting like somebody who it's like, they may seem like it's something more than what it's not. It's like something more than what it truly is. You got void. There's some sort of blockage. Okay. You may have blocked somebody in your past, either you or your person or whatever, blocked somebody in the past here who may be thinking that, again, like y'all may be soulmates or, you know, twin flames, but this person is like, I'm getting like, it's a fantasy. It's like you are somebody's fantasy, but it's more on a sexual level. Like they just want to come in, they want to hit it, they want to quit it, and then be on their way. And this person could be literally fantasizing about y'all being together in different situations. Let me put it that way. It's like they're creating like these fantasies, these big and they're coming up with this big idea, maybe of trying to come towards you in order to seduce you in some sort of way. But this person is being blocked. Every time that they think that there's some sort of window of opportunity to be able to come in towards you, they're being blocked because this is not your person. Or there's something about there may be somebody who is, your person is fantasizing and doing all that, but you have somebody who is like cock blocking a situation. But I'm really getting like if this person is trying to just come in and like bed you, like they're just, that's what it is. They're just wanting to come in and like use you for sex. Bleeding Love, Leona Lewis. There needs to be a healthy balance of, you know, like sexual tension, don't get me wrong, but there needs to be a really good foundation. And I don't think that what you have with this person, there's like that foundation built yet. Okay, forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness because maybe they treated you as such in the past, and now this person has real feelings for you. Or there's something about wanting forgiveness because they want to come in, they want to reunite with you. This person could be feeling guilty, shameful, or whatever. And this person feels like that no matter what, y'all are always going to wind up, like you're going to wind up back together no matter what. Could be somebody from the, could be past. Others of you, it's past life. For some of you, this is like, you could have known childhood, college, whatever. Or there's something about breaking generational curses, generational wounds, cycles, etc. For some of you, this could be like, I don't know, could be an ex-spouse or somebody you were in a commitment with. And I'm getting like it could have been like more a long-term commitment. And you like walked away in the situation because like you're not going to tolerate, say like the same things your parents, your grandparents, whatever. Like that's a no-go. Like you're wanting to do some things different. But it's also giving like, could have been something also to where like, am I getting like two families put this couple together? I don't know. I'm like, for status or for whatever. And I'm getting like one person feels like, oh, they're going to return to me no matter what. Maybe because it's been a cyclical thing. Like this person always, you know, maybe forgave over and over and over. But I'm getting like, this time, it's a no. It's a no. And this person is still hurt because they're like, well, you're not seeing things from my point of view, my perspective. When in fact, maybe you have. It's just, you're not putting up with it anymore. And you're like, yeah, it's a no. And you're walking away because it's just like, I'm getting like you realize your worth. Yeah, and now, see, yeah, somebody's heartbroken because somebody's not returning back. You're not returning back to the situation. You're not going to allow yourself to be walked all over again and again and again and again. And then this person expecting you to forgive them over and over and over and over. And they'll be like, yeah, but they have every excuse in the book, you know, as to, you know, why they do what they do. But, you know, if they're not doing the work, do what it is that they need to do. It's like, okay. And now this person's broken. They're in their head. They're missing you. They want to be with you. Again, some of you could have been married to this person, or again, engaged, or in, like, you could have lived together, or there was even talk about, you know, coming together. And it's like inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Now, this person, you know, they love you. You may love this person for some of you. Others of you, y'all just are like, yeah, no. It's like, no. And you just kind of like closed the door, walked away. Some of you, this could be somebody in your life who, I'm getting like hot and cold. Could be somebody who's been like in and out, hot and cold with you. They may feel like they've done you wrong in some sort of way, but they're holding back coming towards you. They know, they have this sense that you're going to reunite. They have this sense that you're going to come together. And again, this could be something from a past life. So it's like an inner knowing, soul deep level knowing that you're just going to come back together. But, or maybe they see you as an old soul for some of you. But this person is hurt. Or you are. So one or both of you could be hurt. And it's daydreaming. So I'm getting a feeling like this person, like they're holding back. And I don't know why. But this, it could be something about commitment. Fear of commitment. Or this person is dreaming about, maybe some of you could have like broken off an engagement, broken off a commitment. Again, divorced. Or going through a divorce. Or you could have two energies here. Something about maybe patience. Somebody wants you to be patient because they're they're going through a divorce, getting ready to go through a divorce. But they're still in love with their person. Like they still love their person. And they're just split mind, don't know what to do. Others of you, there's something about maybe somebody could have proposed, or they're wanting to come in to propose and they're really in over their head, or they're coming in, they want a commitment with you and they're just kind of like worried about whether or not it's going to work, whether or not they should, whether or not it's time. And this person sees you as their end all, you know, who they want to be with forever, till death do ye part. They see you as like this true partner. I'm just getting a lot from that. There's like a few different stories going for that one. Alright, what do I have? Alright, let's hurry this up. Abundance. Oh, I'm telling you, somebody sees you as abundant, or this relationship that you're coming into will be truly abundant. And it'll be abundant in all things. Ooh. Heck. Or somebody's trying to block your finances, block your money. Or just block your stability. Or they're trying to block this. You have somebody trying to come in between you and your person. But I'm getting that you're setting up some boundaries. You could be trying to keep this quiet. This is somebody who you see commitment. This is like, could be your twin flame. If you have a twin flame, if you subscribe to that. But you're like mirroring energies right now. So this is giving like, you have somebody who could be watching, and you've got somebody who is literally like blocking out any outsiders from interfering in your connection. Now others of you, you could have somebody who is trying to stop and block you from moving on into something that's going to make you truly happy in all things, not only a commitment or a higher level commitment. This could be with this mirroring energy, this could be going on both sides. This could be you and your person going through this at the same time. Who, like, there's some sort of blockage, or someone, a couple of someone's, a group of someone's. Hey Lisa, how are you? Who's trying to stop and block this union from coming together. But you're cutting out the noise. You're cutting out the shit. You're like done. You're cutting out like toxic people, whatever it is. Some of you are even cutting out like whatever it is that these people are, could be saying or doing or whatever it is. Like, that's all being just like, they're being it's like class dismissed. They're being dismissed. Like, God is like, get up out of the energy, because they're going to bring like this couple, this together. Grounding. And it's going to shock the shit out of people. There may be a situation where somebody is being let go of, and it could be family. It could be like a best friend. It could be, or somebody who's been friends for like ever and a day. It could be coworkers. It could be a boss. It could be whatever. Whatever has been trying to get into the way of a situation, there could be somebody who is shocked as shit. And it's because this person is trying to get rebalanced. They're trying to reground. They're trying to become stable again. And they're trying to like, they want to go for what they want, you know, and they're realizing, whoever this is, be you or your person, is realizing that whatever that they've been involved in, or whoever's been around them, is not good for them. They may have been giving some sort of misinformation. May have been being lied to, or it's just they're not given the wisest of advice. I'm going to say it that. Be nice. Be nice. They're not given the wisest of advice. And they're cutting out the crap. And they're going within and trusting their own intuition. Trusting the process. They're trusting in God and the divine. And they're going with the feelings. They're going with the flow. You know, and again, like at the beginning, it's like you got some sort of communication that may be coming in. Now with this mirror here, this could be the both of you, you and your person, who have just cut out the shit. Cut out people in your lives that are really, it's like the peanut gallery. You're just like blocking out the peanut gallery. You're like, the hell with everybody. Let's focus on us. What do we got going on here? So, and this is a mirroring energy. It's what you're doing. You're focusing on just you and your person. The hell with what everybody else says. Like, everybody's going to have an opinion, you know, and I like to say, you know, it is what it is. It's not their life. Don't let anybody else tell you how to do it, when to do it, you know, what to do, etc. No, you follow your instinct, follow your guidance, follow the signs, the synchronicities, etc. All right, let's go ahead and see about you and your person. The person you're thinking of. So whoever it is you're thinking of, this person is very friendly with this yellow rose. It's a very friendly rose. I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. So you're starting off as friends, or you've started off as friends, which is a good foundation. Then something got cold a bit. So respect quality time, and somebody's heartbroken. You want to spend more time with each other. And it says your heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. There's something about maybe, again, that fear of moving forward, fear of maybe the past repeating itself. So this person could kind of feel a bit cold and aloof at times. This person does have passion for you. I can't help but be interested in everything you do. They're captivated by you. Okay. So you have a bit of a mix here. I could talk to you for hours and hours. Conversations. Person wants to come in again with conversation. Collaborate. They want to work together with you. Again, for some of you could work. Letting go. Right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. And this does fall under the I was hurt in the past, and they feel like it's something about this fear. Fear of moving forward. Like, this is passionate, but they feel like they're being triggered. And they don't want to take it out on you. Or they feel like, maybe I'm getting like some of you, like they may feel like they're not good enough or whatever. You got, there's so much that we can learn from each other. expanding. Then you have my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. Priorities. And so there's something about this person and their priorities. There could be some sort of communication coming in. You may have somebody who wants to come in. They want to work together with you. And they are passionate about working together with you. As far as a relationship dynamic, this person is focused more on their work. So whoever it is you're thinking about, they're focused more on their work and coming in and work together with you. And maybe building a strong friendship together. Unaware. This person's not. They're unaware of the connection. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals. Unaware. So there's something about, like, maybe you've been ignored, you're being ignored, or you're ignoring this person. And you're trying to kind of like let this person know that you're not really that interested. But yet, you know, it's just more on a friendship level. For some of you, it's just more on a friendship level. Like, you don't mind being friends with somebody, but you're not going to just like, I don't know. And maybe work together, you know, or this is somebody like maybe you know from work, or this is, you know, person's like, you have somebody who, like, they're enamored with you, but at the same time, you know, it's like more of a friend dynamic. Okay, let's see who's in your energy this week. Yeah, sure. I don't know, maybe some of you, like, I don't know, I'm getting like, you have watchers. And you could have somebody who's like pursuing you, trying to pursue you, but you're like trying to be polite. You're like, yeah, hey. But you're not trying to be over the top. Because you don't want to lead somebody else on. Or lead that person on. I get that. Or it could even be respect for your person, like you just don't want to engage with, you know, opposite sex or whatever. Or even same sex, if you're in a same sex relationship. This is what it is. Just out of respect. You got brag. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing. You have somebody in your energy who just wants to come in and brag. A bragger. But maybe they're just truly excited about what it is they got going on, and maybe they some sort of achievement that they're excited about. For some of you, this could just be somebody in your energy who like maybe wants to make you feel bad about a situation, and by them accomplishing something, it makes it feel like maybe they're trying to make you feel like you're not as accomplished when you're like whatever. You're like, okay. So I'm getting like to try to undermine you. But for some of you, you could be the type of person who cheers everybody on. So it doesn't matter. Like, let them brag. Grapevine. I heard something you're going to be interested in. So there's some sort of gossip coming through the grapevine, coming through the court, you know, through the channel. Sage advice. You have somebody who wants to give you some advice. But thinking about your situation, I'd offer a fresh perspective. Again, this kind of does go hand in hand with learning, apprenticeship, collaborating with somebody to try and gain more, you know, knowledge. Health. I'm going to be your partner. I'm going to be part of your health and wellness journey. For something, again, some of y'all could be going to the doctor this week. Again, could be for an infection, a viral infection. Something about maybe going to the doctor, getting your health checked. I'm getting somebody could be having a baby. You could find out through through, I don't know, a friend of a friend that somebody's having a baby. I'm getting brag, especially with the bragger. I'm getting like, you know, like typically like when you have a baby, like you're excited and you're happy, but there's something about coming through advice and health, or you are. Maybe some of you could be a nurse or work in the medical field, and maybe you're trying to like give somebody some advice on that. Friendly. I'm approaching with nothing but kindness. You have somebody who just wants to, you know, friends and travel. I think we should take a trip. A travel buddy? Travel friend? Travel partner? But you got sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. Somebody who wants to sabotage maybe travel plans? Be careful, watch your vehicle. Because I'm getting something, they could be trying to do something to your vehicle to stop you from going on any kind of trip. Could be business trip or personal trip, doesn't matter. Or for some of you, there could be something about trying to get you to go towards a certain location, and you could have somebody trying to coerce you into a certain location, but that's like, no. You go where you're being guided to go. So if this is like where you're wanting to go on a trip, you go where you're being guided to go. But you could have somebody trying to coerce you into a certain direction, location. And I'm getting for some sort of, now this could have happened in the past for some of you, but this could also be coming up towards here soon, where it's for a more nefarious reason. Somebody could be trying to harm you. Or be careful if you are on a road trip. Somebody doesn't try to do something to your vehicle while you are on the road trip to cause you harm. So, say like you're at like a freaking rest stop or whatever, and somebody's gonna try and, I don't know, cause you oil leakage, or antifreeze is like gone all over the place. Maybe check your tire pressure as well. Make sure your tires are at the correct PSI, that it's not over the top. Especially with this kind of weather, there's nothing wrong with having your tires just a little bit lower than what the recommended is. And I mean like 1 or 2 or 3. So it's better grippage to the snow, to the ice, so you're not so slip-slidey all over the place. In this kind of weather, it's, you know, having just a little less tire pressure and is actually easier to drive. Make sure you're not going over the top, because if you are over the top in any kind of icy weather, like what we're getting ready to have, or even if you're traveling to some place like, or you know that there's going to be a lot of snow, make sure that your tire pressure is not over the top, because you will slide all over the place, because you will lose grip and traction on the road. I'm getting that there's something about somebody could be getting into an accident. I do not wish this upon anybody, but because of the tire pressure in the car, because there's too much of it in there, and it causes slippity, and it just, this person's going to slide literally right off the road. I'm getting it's going to wind up sliding off the road on the highway, and it's going to cause a pile up. And it's due to freaking tire issues. Too much freaking air in their tires. It could just be too much air in one specific tire as well. Make sure you have plenty of blankets in the car, because it may take a little while for help. And if you're low on fuel, you're going to want to preserve it. It's so random. Okay, untrue stories. You can tell yourself bad things, change the stories, and see the good that happens. Change your mindset, change the outcome. Or there's somebody's telling some false stories about you or your person, and either one of you could have been believing some sort of situation, and that could be what's causing some sort of conflict in between the two of you. It's believe in the liars, believe in the rumors, believe in the bullshit. Also, it could even be like there could be somebody trying to get you to believe something about yourself, or to make you believe something about yourself, which is causing you to be like maybe feeling like in a bit of a stagnant situation, or maybe somebody's trying to make you depressed, or something about your body. I'm getting like body shaming in some way, shape, or and if like you're cool with yourself, and then all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, where did that come from? Yeah, okay, just you can have somebody sending you that kind of energy. But make sure that you're not talking down to yourself. Prop yourself up. Build your self-confidence. And because you may have somebody around you who's trying to like target your confidence. Or again, if you're in this kind of energy right now, especially this time of the year, there's something about changing that mindset, changing that perspective about yourself as well, to get you out of like that funk. Unavailable. Oh, and if you're in like a seasonal depression kind of thing, because you're like lacking vitamin D, UV light. Get a UV light. It does help. Unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. You're a chaser. You're going after somebody who's like emotionally unavailable, or they could just be they could be already in a relationship for some of you. You've got given too much. You're depleted because you give too much. You need a balance, a give and take. Something about balancing out a situation as well between you and your person. Or take a step back for some of you. If your person isn't giving you or matching your energy in a certain way, then kind of walk away from that, because it's not an equal give and take kind of thing. You want somebody who's going to work on things with you, not fight against you. You got too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse to not get involved. So they're focusing more on work instead of relationship. And it's just like, oh, I can't handle it. It's too much. And I get like the videos of like the soldiers overseas in the midst of the war who are still literally able to write a full letter to their home, whereas sending a quick text message or making a 5-minute phone call, 10-minute phone call, like it really is an excuse. If they wanted to, they would. That's the kind of mindset, that, I know I'm in. If they wanted to, they would. If they haven't, you got fear, loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay being with yourself. So, this is like fear of change. So there could be somebody who's like staying in a relationship that they literally do not want to be in because they don't want to be alone. There's a difference between being alone and lonely. You can be at peace and happy at being alone. And then there's that loneliness to where it's just like a need to be with somebody. Like, oh my gosh, I have to have somebody. I have to have somebody there. No. You're happiest if you can be at peace and comfortable with yourself, by yourself, with your own thoughts, and be cool with that. Because then when your person comes in towards you, you're perfect together. Like, you can both be quiet together. You can both be giddy, happy, joyous, whatever together. And it's just like you're your own two individuals. So there's something about somebody is not wanting to leave a situation just because codependencies, or they have to have somebody there all times with them. So, all right, that is what I have for y'all. Be safe, be safe, be safe these next few days with the weather for many of y'all throughout our country at least. Be careful, be safe. Bunker down if you have to. But sending y'all lots of prayers, peace, love, light, and I will see you guys later. Sunday. I will see you Sunday for our guidance. And I have some new decks that'll be for Sunday as well. I'm excited for those, to show you guys those also. So, all right. Have a fantastic and wonderful night, and I will see you all later. Bye.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something